Yo everybody, it's your boy Joseph.
And Carlos.
And this is The Passenger Seat. Alright, upon popular request, one request, we
got you.
Yeah, today we're going to be playing DC Deckbuilding. I talked a bit about it on the Backseat Driver episode, and today we're going to be going a bit more in depth. We're going to be playing an actual game where we will, just give a little refresher on the rules, and you can sort of see from a top-down view what we're going to be doing until we hit the first villain, and we'll call it game after that, just so you get a basic idea of what we're doing.
So this is actually something new for our channel. We've never played a game for you guys, but if by the end of the video, if you like it, go ahead and comment down that you want to see more of that kind of stuff.
Yep. All right, so let's just get into it, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what I want to do. All right, so all right, so each player begins with 3 vulnerabilities and 7 punches for a total of 10 cards in your deck. So here are my 7 punches, and each one of these gives you 1 power, all right, worth 0 VP. And I'll explain what those are in a sec.
We got the vulnerabilities. Now these give you no power, so you got to make sure to try to get rid of these.
Yep, they're absolutely blank. Just nothing. Alright. And this is my superhero. I'm the Flash. It says I go first. And the first time a card tells me to draw 1 or more cards during my turn, I can draw an additional card. Okay, and that's that.
And I got Aquaman here, and his effect says that if I buy a card that costs 5 or less, I get to put them on the top of my deck. Very good for organizing your deck to see what you want to play next.
Let's just start shuffling this. Okay. Deal the first 5 out. Our hand should start out with 5 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I got my 5.
All right. So now we have to set up the lineup. The lineup consists of 5 cards. So we'll put those down.
Oh, got a flash card set up.
Nice.
And even better, we got an Aquaman card set up. We did not do this on purpose. And now we got Batmobile, Catwoman. Okay, that's good. And last but not least, we have another Kid Flash for him.
Nice. nice. That's a great start, actually.
All right, so the purpose, remember, is to get the villain. He cost 8.
Right. So we're only going to be playing with 1 supervillain. Also, let me explain a little bit about these cards, the lineup. Each card has a type, cost, and then their VP value, VP being victory point. All right, so the Trident here, let's see, it's a, first, as you can see right here, it has a cost of 3, so we need to have 3 power to be able to buy it. I'll show that again. There's 3. Really trying to make this focus. Their victory point value, and then the type of the card, which is an equipment. And that's sort of useful for when other cards say, like, oh, you need an equipment to do this, you need an equipment to do that. I'll start off, since I'm a Flash, I go first. That's his ability. So let's just start.
Now it's very important here that these kicks, you can buy them at any time. If you can't buy anything else in the lineup, they're cost 3 and they give you 2 power, which is nice in some moments.
Yep.
And this is the unfortunate one. This is the weakness. So weaknesses give you a minus VP at the end of the game, which subtracts your total VP value. So you don't want to get any of those.
Right, and they don't give you anything. It's sort of like a vulnerability. They don't add any power. They don't do anything. They're just giving you a negative VP, which is denoted by the star
right here. And these are worse than vulnerabilities.
Right. And then the point of the game is to beat the supervillain right here, Ra's al Ghul. He's worth 8, which is a bit higher than the norm. And then he's worth more VPs, which is much higher, and that's good. You want to have more victory points at the end of the game. All right, anyways, let's get this started. So I'm the Flash. I'll start first. And I've got 5 punches. I'll play those one by one. 1 punch equals 1 power, right? 2 punches equals 2 power. 3 punches equals 3, 4, and 5 power. All right. So with those 5 power, I can buy any card on the lineup that's equal or less to the power that I have, or I can buy multiple cards that totals up to 5 power. In this case, I'm going to be getting 2 cards, which is Super Speed, which is worth 3. I'll show you that. And I'm going to get Kid Flash, which is worth 2. And that's perfect because it goes with the Flash that lets me draw cards. So that's really beneficial to what I'm trying to do. So as you can see here, Super Speed lets me draw a card, and it's also defense, which I'll explain a little bit later. And then Kid Flash, which is also draw a card. So both very good. Okay, now I'll shuffle those into the cards I already used. Those go into a discard pile on the side. Now I draw 5 new cards, which will be my new hand. And when I need to draw 5 new ones and I don't have a deck, I'll just recycle the ones that are in my discard pile.
So we're gonna set up the 5 cards once more. Every time you lose a card, you must replace it on the lineup.
Right, so we go back up to 5. Nice. And I'll pass over my turn to Carlos.
I got here. I'm gonna count this down for 4. That leaves me only 4 punches. It's 4 points for me. And unfortunately, I got a vulnerability. Again, these don't do anything for you, so you still got to show them. So you only have 4 power. You want to try to get rid of these. Now, I'm gonna try to buy a card from the lineup with these 4 points. I'm gonna go straight for Aquaman because his ability is very beneficial to my Aquaman. So essentially they have the same move, which is if you buy a card from the lineup, you get to put it on the top card of your deck. So I'm gonna show it right here. If you guys can see it, I think. Okay, well, maybe we'll just post a photo.
No, and that Trident's way better too because
it's any card.
It's any card versus your like Aquaman, which is like has to be cost of 5 or whatever. Anyways, so we keep playing and we keep shuffling these cards into our deck and sort of synergizing with our heroes until we're able to make enough points to hit the villain. So yeah, and each card has a VP value which will sum up at the end of the game. Whoever has more ultimately wins the whole game. Yeah, so my turn again. I've got 2, and if you see, I can only get the Batmobile because it's worth 2. And it also, won't focus. It also lets me draw cards. In some instances, I'll take that because it's the Flash, or it helps with the Flash.
So we'll put down another card now, and it seems to be Mira.
Ooh, Mira.
Dave, Mira's definitely coming home with me. All right, let's see if I got enough points to get her. I'm gonna put down the Aquaman that I was talking about. So Aquaman right here gives me 2, which is good. And now I'm gonna set down my punches, and again, as done before, unfortunately I got a vulnerability, doesn't do anything, but I do have enough to get Mira. So she says that if your discard pile is empty, you get 4 power, but if not, then you have 2 power. But she's my baby, so she's coming with
me. Nice, and then you put her on top of the deck because that's Aquaman's ability, which is super good. Ooh, super strength. It's worth 7, but 7, it'll give you 5 power, so it's really good, really strong, tough. All right, that's definitely the card to go to. That'll be the one for the win. I'll play Super Speed, which lets me draw a card, and then because of Flash, I'll draw another card because of what he says. So that's 2 draws, and then I play Kid Flash, nice, which will let me draw another card. And then let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Batmobile, which would let me draw cards if I played it first, but since I'm not, it's only giving me 1 power. So that's all good. It's gonna be 5. I think I'll pick up Nith Metal and Catwoman. Just pick these up, and I should show you what these do.
Oh, we got our first villain in the lineup. Yes, this game has heroes, villains, superpowers, and equipments. These 2 villains are right here, Bane and Scarecrow. Now I'm going to go ahead and play. I'm going to play Mira, and since I have no discard pile, she is 4 of power, which is very great. I'm going to set the rest of my power, unfortunately, not a vulnerability, so having bad luck with that today. But I still have enough to get quite a few people, so let's go ahead and get that superpower. Because it's very, very, very good. 5 of power for me.
that was definitely the buy right there. Okay, let's see what I can do. I've got 1, 2, 3, and 2 vulnerabilities. I've got 3, so I'm gonna buy Cyborg right here. Okay, and I will put those back. Cyborg says that if I play an equipment or superpower, I get 3 power. If not, I'll get 1. So it's good either way.
Got another villain in the lineup, Poison Ivy. Now, villains are very important because they have attacks. I'm gonna set my 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I got another vulnerability. But it's still 4 points that I can get a card with. So I think I'm going to choose a villain this round to make sure to show you guys that they have an attack. I forgot. It says.
Okay, Bane says you discard a card. Okay, and the Riddler right there, that's nice. I got Super Speed again, which will let me draw. And then I'll draw another one because of Flash. Okay, and then, Kid Flash again. Nice. Draw another card. And then Catwoman, punch, punch, punch. So right there I've got 5 power, and I'll buy Scarecrow. Scarecrow is an attack. He says he gives a weakness to each opponent, and I also get power off of that too. Lobo.
Oh, nice, nice. All right, so I'm gonna go with my turn now. Okay, let's see if we can get villain this turn. Maybe not. I'm gonna drop down Bane first, so he'll be using his attack.
Great.
And it says to attack the entire group, but I only have Joseph, so.
Right, so I gotta discard a card. That's going that way.
He can't defend. If you can't defend yourself, then you have to sort of take the attack. Let's see. Right now, I got up to two power, and unfortunately another vulnerability, which sucks for me.
Right. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, that's close.
I know. I still don't have enough to hit the villain, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 heroes to help me get the power enough to hit the villain, which is Catwoman and Satana, which I don't know why Catwoman is a hero in this one, but okay.
Okay, yeah, so, another Kid Flash. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 with Nith Metal. Nith Metal says that I reveal the top card of my deck, and I may choose to destroy it, which means permanently remove it from the game. Now, since this is a vulnerability, I don't want to keep it in the deck, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And here it goes. Poof, gone. All right, so that's 4 power. And luckily for me, 4 power is going to get me Kid Flash and the Lasso of Truth. Lasso of Truth is a defense which protects against those attacks we talked about earlier.
So we got a whole lineup of villains for the power ring,
right,
which is a good equipment to have. I'm gonna see how much I have on this turn and if I have enough to hit the villain. So I'm gonna start off my turn with Mira. Unfortunately, I do have a discard pile, so she's only 2 of power, but still good enough. I drop down Satana, which basically says that I can grab 2 cards from my discard pile. And put them on the bottom of my deck. Still
nice.
Good enough, not top, but it'll do. I'm gonna grab these 2 cards right here.
Nice.
Put them in the bottom, and then continue on with my move. That gives me 5 power, which is very good because
that's really good.
Yeah, and then I got 1 more punch and unfortunately a vulnerability, and I still have enough to hit Ra's al Ghul. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's 8,
Great.
So I'm gonna take him with me. Very important. Once you take this card, there should be more villains, but we're gonna just play this quick game for you guys, so we only got 1 villain for now.
Right, so when you hit the villain, usually it does a group attack and it hits everybody, which is why the defenses are so important. Yep, so as you can see, super speed is a defense and so on.
So once you gain this card is actually going inside your deck and you can use it later on. It has its own effects, its own powers, so villains are actually really good.
Right. So basically we're gonna keep it up to that point because we don't have any more villains for this instance. Any card in the lineup is gonna go over to the side, and now we're gonna calculate points in our deck, which is the victory points, the star on the corner of the card. So as you can see, this one costs 1, and we'll just start adding those up.
As you said, the starter cards cost nothing, so you want to get rid of those.
Right. And then, yep, so you can see here, we'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, okay. Those are garbage, yep, garbage, yep. And now we count the meat and potatoes of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 points.
Oh, I ended up with 9 as well.
Wait, what about the cards in your deck? What about
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, let me try counting again from 9.
Okay, so...
All right, I have 11.
11. All right, so I've got 9. That means Carlos won this one. Yep, and that's basically it. Ra's al Ghul is the key factor there because they got him 4 VPs. All right. All right, so that was our game of DC. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it.
We always have a lot of fun playing DC. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys like this type of stuff and want us to do more, just go ahead and comment below.
Yep. If you like this, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, show your boy some love, and hopefully you enjoyed this ride with us, and hopefully you'll join us next time here in
The Passenger Seat.